Hey everybody, welcome to stream. Hope you're all doing well. A little bit uncertain how today's gonna go. I will say now we're gonna be in for a shorter session than I'd like. I'm actually doing this before I have to go pick up my phone later. Like, I took my phone in because I needed to go get it repaired, basically. I have had battery problems and I have to go get it from getting a replacement at about 4:30. It's like 2:20 right now. Hey everybody though, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you, C's. I'm glad you can make it. Give me a second or two while I get this all ready in Discord, the link, and then, okay, I think we're all good. We can get started now. But yeah, I've been a little uncertain about how to feel about this. I'm glad that I can do this and stream every now and then for you guys and do something, even though it's not normal again, but I'm also a little bit disappointed knowing this is only going to last so long, but I think this is for the better. How have you guys been doing today? Hopefully good. Yesterday went alright, I'd say. Not perfect. I was glad about how the stream turned up, and I genuinely enjoyed streaming yesterday, so I'm looking forward to doing more of this. Also, feel free to join me on these raids. I'm going to need help trying to get through all these Groudon encounters. This has been a nightmare trying to hunt this Pokemon. I thought about trying it on my own, but I don't think I can handle it on my own. Groudon's way too fucking hard to beat by myself, I think. Hey, Anime Traps, good to see you. I'm glad you can make it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Alright, let's if you guys want to join, which I hope you can, then yeah, we'll have this set up with the link code, and I'm going to do it the same as yesterday. My date of birth is the link code, and I'll link it in the chat just to be safe. 04/28/1992. Let's see. Plus, okay, just a second, I'm putting this in the chat so you guys can see this really easy. Alright, cool. You want to join? More than welcome to... Oops, I meant to type 28. I'll fix that really quickly. I guess I hit the wrong button. There we go. Right. Okay, I guess I'll wait a second. Let me know when you've got your Switch ready. And then we can start on everything in just a moment. Ugh. I've had a kind of slow day today, not like it's surprising. I did not sleep well. I remember I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, which was not very pleasant to feel, and then I didn't fall back asleep for some time. I think I woke up again at like 7, and then after the... okay, sorry if I've been a little bit rambling, and I've been completely focused. Now that you've got it, I'm going to hit it in just a second, make sure the timing's right. I hear that apparently if you don't do this perfectly, it won't work sometimes, so 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, and now you guys should be able to connect, hopefully. But yeah, I woke up at like 7 o'clock, and after I woke up at like 4 o'clock, so my sleeping went really poor last night, and I didn't really go back to sleep after I woke up at 7. I think I ended up staying awake because I had too much on my mind, didn't get out of bed to try and deal with anything I needed to before I could sleep easy again, and I ended up just fucking sitting around doing whatever before I got up and started getting ready for my day. Not really anything exciting going on, just right now I'm trying to deal with cell phone problems, been taking it in, and well, actually I guess it's been 2 or 3 times, and namely because I was told it'd take only a day to get the battery, and then they didn't have it, and then after that I had to wait because apparently it's 2-day shipping, and finally got it in, so I've had to go down to the same shop like 3 days in a row and take it there so I can get it fixed. I wish my streams could have gone a little bit more according to plan, even if yesterday would have been super different. Just the fact I got interrupted while I was streaming really put just a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. You connecting? Just checking, because I haven't seen your Switch join or not. I don't know. You got your stuff ready, C's? I'm ready whenever, though. Got everything set up for us to play. Whew. Let's see. I'm thinking what I want to talk about. There's quite a lot going on right now, but apparently there was a new Fall Guys update that happened like either yesterday or today or something. I heard about some 2.5 update, like the seasons. I haven't played it since it launched and released, like not much since then. I think I stopped sometime after season 1 was close to ending, and I got kind of bored of Fall Guys, so I ended up like stopping. Okay, that's weird. Let me try remaking it. Give me a second. I don't know why it's not letting you join though. It should let anybody who's got the code in. Unless I misunderstood how this works, but surely there shouldn't be any problems connecting. Wait a second. Before I was gonna start, let me make sure my stuff is right. It should be, but yeah, okay. I'm not on local. I thought that was the case, but I couldn't remember for certain. You know why? I don't know what's the problem, unless all I can think of is if the Ycom set to the wrong setting, which I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to the Ycom in this, I feel like the way they set up their online is like not great. I feel like this online system is kind of less than great. It feels like there's more nuisance and too many steps to work through, and it doesn't really, like, it doesn't update very well, so I don't really happen to be fond of it. Oh, okay, that explains a lot, actually. Right, countdown, 3, 2, 1, go, and I'm hitting the button now. Whoops, shit, no, god damn it, I was thinking for some reason I'm used to these menus being really long, so I'm used to there being like an extra confirmation at the end you have to push A for, so my brain like completely fucking just forgot that I didn't need to do that. That time I didn't set it up right, so yeah. Ugh. Your Nintendo Switch Online ran out? That's not good. I hope you can get it renewed, or at least use the trial period, but if not, I understand. Kind of sucks we can't use the online right now. Okay, I'm gonna set the code up again. I guess we'll just do the first round with only 2 people anyway. Or at least however many people want to join and try to get in. I don't know if we're gonna get that many people joining. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. As long as everybody's ready, I'm gonna hit yes, and hopefully we can do this now. Alright, cool. If you got it, then feel free to join in. Invite. Yeah, mine ran out recently too. I almost forgot that I even had it on trial and I had to renew it. I decided for this time I just pick up the family membership because that way you can get the whole 8 accounts thing, and I figured, well, instead of paying extra to get like my main and maybe consider getting another account, Nintendo Switch online, I figured I'd get the family membership and just use it on all of my accounts on my Switch. Makes more sense to pay a smaller amount and to get access to like all the accounts I have being online capable, rather than paying for specifically just the one. Alright, cool. We're just waiting on anime traps, I think we're good. Or was I was talking about some... Oh yeah, I was talking about the Nintendo Switch Online still. You know, I almost didn't consider, like, going to renew the online. I thought about, like, just not bothering purely because of the fact that I don't feel like there's a lot being offered for it. Like, it's not terrible. I talked about it yesterday a little bit, but you pay for peer-to-peer stuff. Okay, looks like we got everybody who's watching, everybody who can join at the moment to join, so we should be able to start. As long as we have 3, I think we'll be okay to fight this thing. Let's see. Okay, before I say anything else, let's try to focus on what our strategy should be. I'm not sure here. I think maybe Dragonair will work. We need to pay attention for good type effectiveness against Groudon. Obviously, pick your picks for whatever here, because I don't see anything that works. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Let's try to stay on the same page on trying to focus on which Pokemon we go to and how we fight it, we're going to need to pick the best options for it, obviously, because this is one of the harder raid battles. Okay, ice looks like a safe bet, but let me see. What do we do? Okay, yeah, I'm looking at this. I think we get more if we do ice grass than we would if we did the other stuff. I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, I'm thinking ice grass fighting. I'm going to say ice this round. Forgot your types. Oh, don't worry, it won't be too hard to remember this stuff. I've got a surprisingly decent grasp on the type chart, so I can remember stuff pretty well. The only hard part for me when it comes to like Pokemon typing is trying to remember specifically dual typings. It can get really confusing when you start looking at dual typings and then have to like think, okay, do I want to use this type or whatever to like attack a Pokemon and have to remember all this shit. Also, I didn't even think about this until now, but I'm in a bit of a disadvantage because this thing is ice and I've got dragon. I'm gonna have to be really careful with this battle. Guess I'll use thunder. I want to get fucking killed here. Oh, by the way, I think I asked this already. Anybody got access to a Latios raid? I've been wanting to get one, and I kind of let it slide because I was focusing on other things, and I want to hunt that at some point in the future. I want to get it because the fact I want to get all the Gen 3 legendaries and shiny in this game, so I figured try to get my hands on that. But having shield version, I can't hunt it without somebody from Pokemon Sword version helping me with it. You think? Alright, if you've got it, then I mean, I'll be more than happy to get any help with it. We need to focus on that later because my list is filled with Pokemon I'm shiny hunting right now, so I can't get it at the moment. Yeah, Latios has the blue coloring to it, and Latias is red. You can also tell them apart because, for whatever reason, they're actually gendered legendaries, so Latias is female and Latios is male. I like the Mr. Mime. I don't know if I like his Galarian form as much as I do the original one, but I like the way it looks, especially the evolution. Let's see. Okay, cool. Just checking. I need to get that on my list so I can hunt it later. I think after I get Groudon shiny, which God knows, considering how hard this fucking fight is, then we could be doing this for a while, but after Groudon, I want to enlist it on my list of Pokemon so that I can hunt it. I'm going to take it. I mean, I feel like it's better than holding on to a Dragonair. There we go. Oh yeah, I should have probably said this before, but it's not like we can deal with it now. Okay, I'm going to say grass. I feel like it's the best option here. But yeah, if we see a Pokemon with Wide Guard, I think we should probably take the Wide Guard Pokemon, because out of all the shit I've seen in like these harder battles, it seems a lot harder to win against Groudon without Wide Guard than it does with it. Same with like some of the other harder raid bosses, like when you're fighting against what was it? Groudon and I think Zygarde are two of the big ones that are like really challenging to beat, and Wide Guard will probably be like a huge tool in our favor if we find it. I guess I'll use Icy Wind. I've got 15 of it, so I can afford to burn through a little bit before I worry about Groudon. I mean, fine if you keep what you've got, but make sure when we're reaching Groudon, that you have like moves that work against it and the type effectiveness, and also obviously we have to keep its move pool in mind. But yeah, we need to make sure we're prepared to fight it. If you have a Pokemon that you like, it's good, but I mean, we need to be dealing as much damage as possible and not getting fucking smacked around, because Groudon is one of the legendaries I think most of us have learned that you can't afford to like underestimate. Compared to everything I've fought in these dens, Groudon will fuck your shit up really quickly if you don't take it seriously. Ugh. Also, I've had Latios, Latias at least one time on my raids, but I also didn't have space for it when I first encountered it, so I didn't end up putting it on the list. If I had it, I would have probably been doing that at some point, but I mean, it's whatever. It doesn't matter too much. I was actually going to try and get Latios and Latias first, and then hunt them and like maybe do Rayquaza, but I decided against it once I found the Groudon. I was just looking for like Gen 3 Pokemon in particular, and then fucking Groudon popped up on my list, and it was like, well, I found Groudon. I do want to shiny hunt it. I might as well go after it, and on top of that, the only thing I want to do before I start is try to list Kyogre on here now so that I can go after it after I get Groudon, and then I can do like the main Hoenn trio on stream. Makes sense too, after all. It's a shame out of all three of them that it's really only a Rayquaza that's a really amazing looking shiny. I'm gonna say I'm not taking it. I was trying to figure out if it was worth it. Yeah, I think I'll just let the CPU have it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way Groudon's looks, but I still want to get the shiny. It's just that Groudon has that ugly yellow color to it. It looks really weird, in my opinion. It's not the same as Latias's shiny at all. Like, Latias has a pretty yellow color to it. When you look at Groudon, it just looks like it's pea-colored. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think Kyogre's okay. It's an odd choice to make a pink orca whale, though, for a shiny color. Let's see. The worst color for a shiny? That's kind of a hard one to say. I think it depends on the Pokemon. I mean, there's a lot you can break this down into. Oh, I got a chance to do... Wait a second. If I do that, I get Hail to attack us. Do I want to take that risk? I'm going to pass on it. I mean, I know we've got other type effective Pokemon. I don't want to damage us more than I need to. But yeah, you got to take a few things into effect, then you think of worst shiny. I prefer having a shiny color that doesn't look amazing over having a shiny where it's set up and like the shiny fucking has a color that looks nearly the exact same or is barely noticeable. Those are usually the worst shinies in my opinion. I'm not sure. What's Pangaro's typing again? I think it's like grass fighting or whatever. I don't remember. Groudon's pure ground type. The biggest problem we have with Groudon is that Groudon's got a super dangerous moveset. And I mean really, really dangerous. I don't remember all of its moves, but I do know it's got some fucking strong shit on its side. Like, it's got Lava and Plume, and I think the other one's called, like, Precipice Blades or some shit. Those are two really fucking dangerous moves. I'm gonna catch it, but I'm not gonna switch to it. I don't know if we should take this thing or not. Really, our biggest threat is, like, having the danger of getting hit by super effective moves from Groudon, because it takes, like, no effort for it to fucking wipe us. Hang on a second. Actually, wait, Cerebi has the moveset. We should probably get this move pool, and I can, like, list it on a notepad or something. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up the fucking page for it. I don't know. You might should switch. I think Groudon can, like, super effective against... it's true. I forgot what his name is. That new dragon Pokemon you're using. I'm pretty sure he's got a move that he can be... Or not, his typing can be killed against. Well, too late. I was going to say that would have been good to switch against there. Duraludon, that's it. I couldn't remember his name. I was going to say Duraludon probably wouldn't be the best choice against Groudon, but it's a little too late for that. Steel typing might actually be bad because both the Groudon's moves are good against Steel. At least two of his strongest moves. Let me see. Dynamax Adventures. Pokemon Cerebi. Maybe that'll get it. I just need to see his move pool. I can read it to you guys if I find it. Give me a second. I guess I'll pick my move while I'm looking. Icy Wind. I'm gonna probably lose Mr. Mime. It's got like no health left. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we're dealing with. Earthquake, Scary Face, Lava Plume, Hammer Arm. And I'm sure I guess the Precipice Blades, or where the fuck the name of that attack is. I'm guessing that's like a powered up Earthquake. I saw that multiple times when we're fighting it. Let me list it on and a notepad. Give me a second or two. I'm copying his moveset. Hopefully we can use this to, like, reference, like, exactly how we should fight it in the future. Okay, there we go. We should be good now. Oh, game, please, if you can help us with the cheer, please give us a healing cheer. That's probably one of the best ways to fight against Groudon. Any of these would be good, but a heal would really help out. Of course, we just get a fucking defensive buff, which isn't going to be that useful. We might be in trouble. I don't think it needs very much to kill us right now. I'm pretty sure Groudon could possibly use like an earthquake and wipe our whole team out. I'm concerned right now. Anybody got Wide Guard on their Pokemon? Because if they do, I would recommend right now that we don't actually use like all attacking, but instead like somebody just continually keeps spamming Wide Guard every turn in hopes that it covers us. That seems like the safest option to afford not dying by Groudon. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go for Max Hailstorm. I don't think any of us have a super effective typing, so I think this is our strongest bet at actually surviving right now. Oh, God. I can only imagine how much pain it is hunting for Zygarde going through this, because Zygarde has it harder, and I've only fought Zygarde like once or twice, and any wins I've had have just been purely from like lucking out. I'm pretty sure Zygarde gets a heal like midway through its battle too. Ugh, Zygarde is scary to fight. That must be an unfun shiny hunt, trying to get that. Oh, man. I wonder who's going to be the hardest one after Groudon, though, because I think most of my other targets I'm fighting are relatively easy to take out. And Kyogre's got a little bit of danger, but it's not that bad. Rayquaza seems simple, and I can't see the other, like the Latios being hard. Maybe Giratina will be challenging. I don't know if I want to fight another challenging Pokemon, but I want to shiny hunt Giratina at some point, too. Oh, here it comes! Its signature move! Oh, how many deaths did we just take? I think it's only one. I can't really tell, though. Yeah, okay, we're still hanging in there. But we can only lose 2 more. We are in trouble right now. Oh no, it's not even 2. We can only take 1 more death, and we're fucked if we do. Oh god, why can't the AI have the option of cheer too, so we can hope for a heal? This is bad. This is very bad. I'm not gonna say anything right now. I'm just concerned about not dying. I think we're fucked, unless we get a lot of damage going through here. Yeah, I don't see this working well. God damn it! Oh wait, it didn't use its attack yet. How many times do they attack again? I forget if the legendaries do 2 attacks or just 1. Oh no, I think we're dead. Yeah, we died. God damn it! This is why I haven't got more than 2 times that I've been able to mark actual encounters on this thing, because I haven't been able to shiny check it more than twice while I've been fighting it so far. That's not a good sign. I don't think I got any shinies out of this. I think this has got a grayish hue to it. Yeah, there's nothing. Something tells me we're going to be seeing this happen a lot, where we go and fucking get stuck against Groudon with, like, not a lot to work with and end up dying like that. That hurt. That hurt a lot. God damn it. Groudon, you bitch. It's so hard to kill that thing. Oh, what a fucking stick drift. I'm sorry, I was annoying and got in the way. Alright, let's start this over again. You know what's scary about this? The fact that since I don't think we actually need to be precise on timing unless it's like a lot of people. I wasn't certain, but I think as long as we have like a like, only so many people trying to join, it'll be fine, so I think me just inviting like this will work. Yeah, hopefully this will let everybody get in like this. We just have like 3 or 4 people, yeah, we can all get in relatively quickly. But yeah, the scary part of this is the fact that because it's literally one of these harder KO targets, that we're pretty much at the mercy of Groudon, and we're gonna barely be able to scrape by getting that many kills off of this fucker, and as a result, it could take fucking forever to get a shiny out of this. That's the part of this that scares me the most, is that there's like not really a lot to work with here. I guess I'll take Roselia. I mean, Leaf Storm's not super reliable, but it's not terrible. I'd consider getting that Shiinotic in that position, but I don't think it's really worth it too much. Whatever. Let me see. They board a Groudon. I'm gonna do it. What do you think? I mean, I've got Rayquaza right now, so I think it's okay that we keep raiding for Groudon and whatever right now. If we want to really switch, I can do Kyogre for a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to switch yet. I'm thinking normal for the water type, but let me see. Yeah, we got best odds on going through normal and heading to water after comparing the chart. I see 2 water Pokemon throughout the pathway. Oh man. I hope this gets a little better the more we do this, because I don't want to be barely progressing at all as I'm fighting this thing. Compare this to any other Pokemon I've been able to fight. I can get a reliable number of KOs and check them pretty easily. Groudon, not so much. When I was doing Azelf, I could keep going pretty quickly because I could kill it without too much trouble and then see the results of the battle. It bothers me, though, that I can't actually get to check every Groudon I fight and find out if it's shiny. I have to fucking win every battle. Yeah, Hawlucha should probably be the one that gets a Dynamax this round, looking at what we've got here. Need a different Pokemon? I would say don't completely worry specifically about having a super effective Pokemon. Obviously, it'll help some, but our biggest thing we should focus on is getting defense, and also having like Pokemon that Groudon can't like super effective one-shot. That way we can't just be fucking destroyed by every attack it has. I think having a wide guard Pokemon, or having Pokemon that can attack it really easy with strong attacks, is like our best answer. Super effective is obviously helpful, though. Like, I have ran into I think it's Heatmore, whatever, the Anteater Pokemon here before, and it's really good for fighting it. The only problem that it comes up in Heatmore is that it can kill it with Earthquake, but if we had Wide Guard, it wouldn't be a problem. Heatmore works because it has, like, that Solar Beam that it can keep striking on it. Kind of funny how if you have Solar Beam, you can fucking turn Groudon's and, like, ability against it in the battle. Yeah, we got 2 water Pokemon coming up against us. The only problem with using water type against Groudon is that Groudon has drought, so every time we fight Groudon, there's going to be heart or sunlight coming in every fucking time we fight it, so we're put in an immediate disadvantage for water Pokemon. I think if we're going to use water Pokemon, we might have to possibly have somebody with a water Pokemon Dynamax and then attack it with a Max Geyser so we can get rain going every time we fight it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think on logically how we're going to have to attack this thing. Ugh. Fucking nuisance to deal with it. Let's see, what time is it right now? I'm just saying because I haven't paying close enough attention to my time I've been going and trying to make sure I don't end up going too long. I know I gotta go get my phone after it turns 4:30. Yeah, you can get a water Pokemon, but one thing I should say is we need to stress importantly, like, just how useful the moveset's going to be. If the move pool's bad, we may not want to take a Pokemon. I've noticed a lot of Pokemon on, like, these pathways where the typing has been, like, decent, but then when you check and you see, like, exactly what all the Pokemon has for moves, it doesn't have anything useful. Only concern I've got here is I'm pretty sure this is a Tentacruel. If this is a Tentacruel, then that means this could be killed by ground-type moves. I hope we don't end up having that problem, though. I guess we'll find out in a second. Actually, I think when I was mentioning shinies yesterday and I forgot, I think one of the ones I ended up getting out of one of these raids before was a shiny Tentacruel. I've already had Tentacruel multiple times, though, so there's nothing really exciting out of bumping into a shiny Tentacruel for me. I think the first time I got one was like in, I want to say Soul Silver, like maybe Fire Red, Leaf Green, I don't remember. I remember like surfing and I bumped into one, but I only had like a Master Ball and I didn't want to use it on it, so I didn't end up collecting it because I didn't have anything to use against it besides the Master Ball. Made me really sad. I just didn't want to throw my only Master Ball to catch it. I mean, I got one reclaimed eventually outside of this game, and I got one in Let's Go, but that was really painful passing that up. Excuse me, ugh. By the way, I forget if I brought this up, but I don't think I have. What are your guys, like, first shinies you can remember shiny hunting, or, like, shiny stories you guys remember really well, like, stuff you remember hunting and, like, stuff that went really well? Figured that'd be fun to talk about for a little bit. I remember my first, like, proper shiny, or at least the first one that comes to mind that I can think of really well, like, extremely easily. I think I might be the best one for this. I'm not really certain, but I think using Max Mindstorm is probably the best way to kill it. Anyway, like I was saying, I remember my first one I can think of, like, fairly well. First one I remember was that I ended up finding a shiny, what was it? Oh yeah, shiny Starly when I was playing through, I don't remember if it was Pokemon Platinum, or Pokemon Diamond or Pearl. I got both games back at the time because I wanted to get, like, the legendaries and wanted to play through both of them. I'm pretty sure it was Diamond, but I remember playing in, like, one of the first Pokemon I bumped into after I got my Pokeballs was a Starly on the way, and I think I'd only seen, like, so many Starlies, but I remember this one so well and so easily because I remember seeing it and looking at the color, and I could tell it was off and that it was not the same as the others. I could tell that it was a shiny without even knowing too much about shinies, just by looking at it and being able to tell that, hey, this is different looking, and I like immediately thought to, like, weaken it and catch it. I'm really glad I did because I remember looking it up later and, like, finding out about shinies, and I was, like, super happy that I had stumbled onto it. This is like one of the first few encounters I had in a Pokemon game, too, that I found the Starly. One of my favorite Pokemon I had. Unfortunately, I think I lost the game that had that Starly on it, so I don't know what happened to it anymore. Makes me sad not being able to have my first real shiny that I remember collecting. I mean, I think I've had another shiny that popped up that I didn't catch that happened before that. And when I say that, I'm not counting Red Gyarados, because fucking everybody got Red Gyarados in Gen 2. It was literally a freebie. You should probably take this one, C's. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might want it for the sake that your Clefairy's gonna die if you don't get it. Yeah, there we go. We don't want to end up getting fucking destroyed by Groudon again, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna say go the water route. Yeah, we got those berries at the very end, so that'll heal us some. Yeah, that was something that kind of sucked, was losing it because I don't have the game, I don't know where it's at. And also, I'd love to re-hunt it, but I mean, I don't think Starly is available in this game alongside a lot of other Pokemon. You know, I don't want to get a Gen 4 remake because I'm not saying I'd be against it coming out. I'd probably be fine with it being released as a thing, but I wouldn't probably want to support a Gen 4 remake. But if there was any reason I'd consider getting it, it'd be to hunt some of the Pokemon that I like from Gen 4. Like going after, say, any of the starters, or potentially going after any of the Pokemon from Gen 4 that I like that didn't make it into this game. Probably not the legendaries because they're all here and it's probably easy to work with it. flying weak to ground? No, ground is actually unable to affect flying, so you'll be fine fighting and with the flying Pokemon against the boss if you have one. I'm thinking here, trying to look at our party, and ooh, actually, I'm a little concerned about how we're going to be dealing with, like, its moves. It seems like an Earthquake will probably kill Tentacruel, possibly, and it can fucking decimate my Roselia if it decides it needs to use, like, a... Yeah, it can decimate my Roselia if it decides to do Lava Plume. Maybe I should consider taking the Poliwrath, I don't know. I'm just thinking on our... like, what we should do for our Pokemon potential, and I'm saving Leaf Storm in case I hold on to Roselia. Let's find a random shiny Glisspod in the DLC Part 1. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't think I found, like, any DLCs that or I've seen Pokemon from the DLC just randomly, like, walking around the overworld as I've been playing. I think the only one I've had that happen with me so far has been a Doug Trio when I was playing in the base game and going after that Yamask. I remember that Doug Trio just suddenly popped up on me. Ugh, I think I've mentioned this story already, and I might be just misremembering. There's one thing I remember that I really hate from when I was younger that happened to Shiny. It might just be me misremembering, but I swear I remember that I had a Shiny Rayquaza pop up when I was younger playing through Pokemon Emerald version, and because I wasn't the smartest as a kid, I ended up resetting the game thinking that I had like a glitch on my screen, and I remember, like, I just remember this from like all these years back, and I regret doing it so much because I didn't realize what a shiny was at the time, and I remember like catching it normally. Only later did I realize what shinies were and like find out in detail about this stuff, and I remember being really upset about myself, like resetting over a shiny Rayquaza. That's something I still am upset and really annoyed about, and I haven't had the ability to like go back and rehunt it until now, and I'm planning to eventually. Like, I want to actually collect on it. Do I, or... It can still kill me with Lava Plume, so... Yeah, fuck it. I think we'll get better results if we have water and use 2 water Pokemon together, because then we can use Rain. I think I should take it, maybe, or it doesn't matter. I mean, it'll have the chance to Lava Plume if I don't, so this way we have, like, 1 weakness opposed to having 2. I think we only got, like, the ground weakness now rather than having weakness to fire. Yeah, that seems like the best call. Just trying to figure out what we should do about that. Oh, man. I can tell there's going to be some fun times with this, even some of them are not so fun, like going through and shiny hunting some of these Pokemon will be really a good time. Yeah, I think that's the best plan, to go for one of us shiny. Or not seem like, I'm to say one of us going for Dynamaxing so we can take over and get rid of Drought. Okay, who's got the Dynamax right now? I mean, I don't very clearly, but I don't know. Maybe C should do it, and then we can set Rain. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wait. Let me see. What does coaching do again? Attack and defense stats. I'm gonna do coaching this turn, and maybe I'll do an actual attack next turn. Get us a little bit of buff on our... Or, yeah, get a little bit of buffing going for our status effects. Maybe that'll be good for helping us survive against it. Wait, what does Taunt do again? Is Taunt forcing it to attack us? Because I don't know if attacking us is going to be bad or good for it. We have to be really careful not to end up getting ourselves killed here. Okay, I'm going to do, I think, yeah, one more coaching attack after this, and then we'll go into actually full-on attacking with Poliwrath. I'm just going to get our defenses and our attack as a decent amount, so that way we've got a lot of bonus out of this. This will put us in a position where it can't just immediately fucking one-shot us every time it attempts to, at least. Okay, I think we're good after this. There we go. Yes, fucking Max Geyser this fucker right in the face. That'll be significantly helpful for our team right now. Ugh, so many fucking lost rounds against this asshole of a legendary. It just poses like so much of a danger and is like extremely hard to fucking fight. Barely been able to fucking take it out. I want a little bit of revenge right now. Even though I know it's going to be probably a long time before we get a shiny to pop up. Ugh. Here's a fun question for you guys. What's your favorite mythical or legendary Pokemon? Like, which one do you guys like the most? I'm not really entirely certain for me personally. I need to think on this a little bit. Like, what all I've seen, like, what all I prefer for absolute favorite. In terms of legendaries only, I'm very impartial to the way Giratina looks, though. I think Giratina's got one of the best shinies. I think Giratina looks good, and it's got a pretty cool normal and origin form, too. So, I mean, I think Giratina is one of the really badass ones. Mellowetta? Yeah, Mellowetta looks pretty nice. I like its design. In terms of mythicals, I think I still kind of like Mew is like one of my top ones. A weird pick, but I don't know. I like the way Mew looks, and something about Mew's design feels pretty good. And the blue shiny looks really, really nice. So I think I like the way it is quite a bit. Interesting. I never really felt like super strongly about Mayoletta, but I do think it's a pretty nice Pokemon and got a pretty good design to it. And I think it's got like a musical-based like design on it. That's something I find really, really neat. I like when they do like unique things on Pokemon. If it came to like the Gen 5 Mythicals though, it's not my favorite. It's not like it's bad. I think I prefer Genesect over Mayoletta a little bit, though. Genesect's got a really neat-looking design to it. This is going surprisingly well. It's not perfect, but we're doing quite a bit of damage to it. And we also took Groudon's advantage away from it when we fucking set Rain up. That's really, really helpful. You know, I've got to say one thing, though, when we're talking on Mythicals. I hate how there's no easy way to shiny hunt mythical Pokemon. Like, the best alternative we get is the fact that we can go after Mythicals and Pokemon Go. And at least in my area, it's hard to get people together for, like, a group to try and do that shit. So I can't just shiny hunt the Pokemon that I want to. And I would love to shiny hunt more mythical Pokemon. But Game Freak is makes them hard to get in the first place. That's really irritating. I wish at least at past Mythicals we'd get a chance to go after like a bunch of them in one game and have the option to shiny hunt them. There's a lot of good ones out there, and I would love to increase the amount of hunts I could do. Oh fuck. I think we've only had one death right now, but we're not far from Groudon being able to fuck us up and kill us. I hope the next time we attack it dies. This is getting really close right now. So out of curiosity, if you guys could shiny hunt one of the Mythicals, like, which ones do you guys like the most out of the shinies? Or like, which one do you find that the best design? Which one would you want to shiny hunt? Personally, right now, just because of the fact that I want my Let's Go shiny Living Dex finished, I'd say I'd want to shiny hunt Mew if I could go after any of them right now. And then after Mew, probably Darkrai or something. Darkrai looks good and shiny. Arceus is another big one in my opinion. Okay, let me update the counter. Fucking finally get a third kill on this motherfucker, considering how hard he is to kill. Okay, there we go. Set to 3. Mew or Jirachi. The only thing I don't like about Jirachi is the way his shiny looks. It's kind of plain, to be honest. Of course, no shinies this batch. I can tell because... Well, actually, Linoon doesn't have an easy to... Like, it's not easy to tell exactly how Linoon's shiny is. It looks kind of similar to the original color, so I couldn't tell about that. But the other 3, yeah, nothing. Unfortunate, but that's going to happen a lot. Actually, I've thought about going after Jirachi. I've got to be honest, Jirachi has the most annoying looking shiny hunt method, and the only one that looks worse is Manaphy, honestly. I don't think I could fucking handle going through shiny hunting it through the current method. At least not unless they updated it. Like, Jirachi requires you to fucking reset your goddamn game every time you want to shiny hunt it, and you have to fucking use the Wishmaker disc every time you want to go for it. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I would lose my mind going through that process so many times. And I think the odds were not even increased until like 1 in 4,000 until like Gen 4 or something. I might be mistaken about that. I think it's still like 1 in 8,000 while like Gen 3 where Jirachi's available. So yeah, I don't know if I could handle considering resetting that over and over and over again. I would want to rip my hair out doing that. Ugh. Wait, have both? You talking about Jirachi and Manaphy? If you have, like, legitimate ones, that would be rare as fuck. Those are two of the hardest shinies to obtain in general. Especially Manaphy. Manaphy, I feel like if you go after Manaphy, like, you might as well go for, like, the flash carts if you're gonna do it that way, because I don't see any benefit to actually fucking going after or Manaphy without a flash cart. I feel like doing it with actual carts, you'd be throwing away too much money, and it'd be a fucking waste to do it. Ugh. Hey, Anime Traps, you there? Checking, because I don't see any messages and I was gonna keep hosting it. I see 2 people on my thing, but I can't tell. Oh wait, that's a chart of like everyone watching right now. Shit, did we lose somebody? I can't tell. Let me see. I think I can see where it says concurrent viewers is how many. I don't know if it's how many people we have at the moment or what. We can do it with 2 and try, but I'm kind of concerned if it's going to go well. Okay, I guess we'll ready up and try and see how things go. So, okay, you said you had Jirachi and Mew. Yeah, I've never tried to get Jirachi shiny. I think I've done a few resets at most, just trying it to see how things would go, and I didn't end up sticking with it because I didn't think it'd be a worthwhile attempt to keep going forward. It's just a really difficult process, honestly. I don't know. Might just be me. I didn't want to go through all the resetting. Thought about doing Celebi, and I want to do Mew, but problem with Mew is like both the shiny hunt methods are not the best. Let's see. Grass on that side, there's grass, ice, I see water, so I think our best answer is to go for go for steel first and then take it to grass after that, yeah. Trying to check. Oh, throat's bothering me a little bit. Ugh. Damn. Kind of annoyed that it's not a really big deal. I don't want to complain that much and make you might feel bad, but like, it sucks we lost people helping us through doing all these raids because it's going to get significantly harder with less people to work with. I really, really want to get that shiny Groudon. Trade a shiny Solgaleo hacked for a Jirachi. Huh. I don't think I've ever hacked the shiny. I might be mistaken, but I don't recall ever having done that. I think I've hacked Pokemon back in the past when I was younger because I wanted to see them. I don't do that anymore, but it sucks. That's how there's like so many Pokemon that we can't even get like mythicals by normal standards. If I could say like any change I'd like to be made to Pokemon, just fucking get rid of the whole mythical Pokemon thing and make it so every Pokemon can be obtained in a game and not just have event-specific Pokemon. If they're gonna do like these events, make it something like unique Pokemon with unique moves or something, or maybe give you something really special for going out to an event, not fucking giving us fucking shiny locks can only be obtained from events, or fucking mythicals that can only be obtained from events. That feels really annoying when that's the case. I have like nothing I can use against this Duraludon. Fuck. Oh, somebody gave it to you.
That's fair enough. Like I said, I did it once, or maybe it was. I did it like back on 3rd gen. I think I hacked some Pokemon. Like I got a Deoxys on my Game Boy and something else. I forget what else I did. Deoxys, and I think I messed around with like putting Gen 1 Pokemon in like Gen 3 or something, and trying to use those because I wanted to play with them. Because the fact I wanted to use these Pokemon. Nowadays, I don't care about doing that shit, but back then it was me as a kid wanting to use my favorite Pokemon or check out Pokemon that I have never had the chance to use, like in the case of Deoxys, so yeah. I mean, people wouldn't hack for fucking event Pokemon if they didn't make them as a Pokemon that you could only get through these events. That's something I don't like. We have to deal with this bullshit. It still confuses me why the fact they insist on doing this. Like, look at fucking the current events and what's his name again? I forget what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with a Z or whatever. That 8 Pokemon that was added during the first DLC, Isle of Armor, the one that's got the movie, like the movie coming out for it. I can't remember what his name is. That Pokemon's like a current event Pokemon, and I hate that it's locked against an event like this. I wish we didn't have to deal with this. Or Solgaleo would eventually be shiny. It'll shiny and it'll shiny. Yeah, that makes sense. Zarude, I couldn't remember that. Yeah, the names getting mixed up. It's easy to forget them. I wish that wasn't available for every region to download right now and not just a Japanese only thing. That's kind of annoying, frankly. I guess I'll cache it just for the sake of possibly being shiny. I think I have one from like a person hosting shiny raids already, but I mean, might as well cache it just in case. I'm not going to use it. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had that thing available officially that you could collect properly instead of this event shit going on, but whatever. I'm still really sore about all the legendaries that got shiny locked. Like in the base game, like the legendary birds being shiny locked is really just a fucking lame thing to deal with. Okay, I'm thinking here, what should we do? Maybe, ice might actually put us in danger. Maybe grass. We can get held items too. I guess grass. Or, okay, I guess the bots decided they wanted to do ice, whatever. Thinking held item would be useful. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, wait, fuck. I think we just got cut off from the water Pokemon now, but I mean, whatever. We'll still get grass and ice to use against the boss, maybe. Might have been helpful to have the water Pokemon, but it doesn't matter. Okay, how am I gonna deal with this? I've got grass typing. I don't want to die here because obviously I want to keep everything intact until we reach the boss. See, damage. Good. If I had more, if I could get it to come out quicker, I could use Solar Beam. Duraludon would work as long as it's got Steel types. I could wait on that and not do anything, so I'll just do this, I guess. Alright, I'm thinking right now on some stuff I want to talk about. There's a lot on my mind, though, so got a whole number of things swirling around that I want to bring up. I guess here's a fun one. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon spin-offs or favorite spin-offs from series in general you just want to talk about? I figure that'll be a fun topic. Anybody remember Pokemon Channel or played that? I remember that one really well from back in the day. Jeez, that was fucking lame. Fucking one-shotted me at the max hailstorm. Fucking didn't even have a chance to defend against it. Hope that doesn't put us in a disadvantage against Groudon right now. That doesn't exactly bode well for us. Ugh, yikes. But yeah, Pokemon Channel was good. That was a weird one to talk about, but like, I enjoyed that game despite it just being like TV shows of Pokemon, seeing them animate stuff and seeing what all they came up with. I don't know, I liked it. I might have to stream it one day. I think you can stream it fine, unless they had a copyright thing set up for it so that you get struck if you stream it. But I remember that one, and that was silly. I remember like the Psyduck show on, where it was a Psyduck going and saying its name over and over again, supposedly reporting news, and nobody knew what the fuck it was talking about, or the Squirtle shopping channel or whatever. The Pichu Bros thing was pretty fun to watch too. I remember that really well. Pokemon Channel was good. One day, I think I want to stream it. Hopefully we can do that. You haven't played any yet? There's some pretty good ones. I mean, there's all sorts of Pokemon spin-offs out there. Whether it be from something like Pokemon Channel, Pokemon Snap, whatever. Also, I think after this round, I'm just looking at how our team's doing and how, like, your Duraludon's nearly dead and I just lost Ivysaur. I think you might be best off, like, taking the Vanillish when we kill it. I don't think we're going to survive another battle like this if we don't, and I feel like Groudon's going to screw us over if we don't bother to change it. God, I miss playing Pokemon Snap. I'm glad we're getting a new one finally after all these years. The original was fucking really fun. There's a lot of Pokemon spin-offs that could get, like, new games that deserve them and haven't got anything so far. Oh, you're the Garbodor. I thought you were the Duraludon. My bad. I must have looked at the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, I guess I mixed it up. Whatever. Not a big deal, but still. The Duraludon guy should probably swap his Pokemon. If the AI will, sometimes the AI can be really fucking dumb. I'm not gonna take it, though. I'll let the AI hopefully take it. Oh, it's Peonia who's got it. Come on, grab the... Are you fucking serious, game? That's bad. Okay, I guess we're going Psychic and hope the AI doesn't fuck us over. Oh, you had it last time. Makes sense, actually. I'm not taking it, I'm just trying to get the AI to go for it. Yes. Oh shit, this might be a problem, though. We need that. Oh, if you hadn't took it, we might have been in a better spot, but whatever. Oh, the Duraludon's likely gonna die right now. I don't know how this is going to go against Groudon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Rasharna, can we beat this thing without dying? I don't know, honestly. Oh wait, this has got... You know, I didn't even think about this. I made a bit of a bad choice here because this is going to be strong against my Ivysaur too. Fuck. Oh, I didn't even notice Torkoal does have one thing that'll help in this fight, but not against Groudon. But we can use Solar Beam against it like this because we don't have to wait. That's helpful, at least. I hope it's going to be enough, though. Oh, fuck. You ever played Hey You Pikachu? And you mentioned not playing any spin-offs, so I'm guessing not, but like, I remember that game back in the day. Fucking frustrating game. Play and sit there and try to talk to a Pikachu with the old N64 microphone they packed in, and it was not very useful. Also, Pikachu was very stubborn and wouldn't fucking listen to you. That was a fucking hell of a game to play through. I remember hating that game because Pikachu was extremely just shitty about how it acted all the time. It would fucking basically get an attitude for no reason, or fucking it got angry really quickly. It didn't listen very well, and it didn't recognize your voice very often. Trying to play that game and cooperate with that Pikachu was painful. Bringing your controller's Xbox? Is that why you've been misclicking or what? I mean, it's not a big deal. Just like wondering. Oh boy, I hope we're gonna be okay for the next battle. We've only got one death we can get. Oh, you're mixing the buttons. I guess that makes more sense. I think the PS5 launched today. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I think the Xbox Series X launched not that long ago either. Really weird to think that we just now entered, like, the next generation of consoles. Like, I guess now is technically the time where we're in a new current gen of consoles. It feels weird to say that, though. Really weird. wonder how the Sears Game Awards are going to be. There hasn't been a lot that's been, like, really noteworthy to talk about this year. Oh, fuck. I wonder if this will reset if we kill it. We need to fucking get rid of it. But if I had this thing sleeping when we enter the next battle, it's gonna be bad. Hope we don't have to fucking have Ivysaur sleep while we're fighting Groudon. Oh, and I'd go first, of course. Fucking lovely. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe if the turn doesn't end, it'll keep me awake. Come on, kill it. Okay, good, it did. A Series X for Christmas. I've been thinking about buying one. Supposedly, from what I've read, unless I misread, supposedly you can pay for it like on a monthly basis and pay like $25 a month or something and get it like that. That way you can like pay it even cheaper and you just pay for it in installments like that. I've been considering buying it like that because that's really, really easy to afford. Like that's a decent reason to consider getting it. I don't really have a lot of interest in it since I've got a lot of stuff I would want on PC. I'm not going to take it. If somebody else wants to try and get it, maybe that's a good idea. I'm going to use Groudon's Drought and sit there and continually bombard it with Solar Beam, though, if I don't get killed. Knowing my luck, I'm going to get fucking hit by fucking Lava Plume on the first turn, though. Oh god, we have a problem here. Groudon uses Earthquake, it can fuck up Shuckle really easy, and if it uses its... if it uses Earthquake, it can fuck up Shuckle really easy. If it uses Lava Plume, it'll completely fucking decimate my Ivysaur. You also get Game Pass Ultimate. Seems like a decent deal. I might have to think about that one. I have more interest in the PS5, but I mean, they're both pretty good values. Oh, sweet. Ivysaur gets first turn attack, so that means we're going to get some good damage out of this. Get stab Solar Beam damage. Only problem is that we're possibly in a bad spot for like all our Pokemon dying easy. Oh no. I think I know what that's for. I think this thing is planning to try and fucking kill us with a Lava Plume. And if it takes out Torkoal and Ivysaur in the same attack, we're done. Wait a second. I can use Dynamax to get max overgrowth, and then this will set up some healing for us. This might be what we need, actually. Gotta go at this rate. That sucks. I wish we could hang out more. We could just chat and do stuff, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to... I guess I'll do it on my own while I've got nobody that can join. I mean, I'm gonna be doing a little more after I come back from getting my phone. Let's see, I get my phone back around 4:30, and then after that I'll be coming back, and I guess maybe around like 5 or possibly before that I might be streaming more, so if you can join then maybe you can come by and watch. Hey Ember, welcome to the stream, good to see you again. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Haven't had any shiny luck yet, been doing this for a while. Things have been going less than great. I'm glad you could drop by if you want, though. You're more than welcome to join in on raids. Oh, fuck! That Vanillish is going to die at this rate, isn't it? Or is the grass going to save it? No, I don't want to lose, please! Oh, this is the worst feeling fighting this thing, is it always boils down to Groudon fucking destroying everything and us trying to fucking fight it without being able to dent it enough. If we had a bigger group to fight with, I think we could probably avoid all the issue. Please let this cheer heal the team. Dang it, cheer heal the team. If it does, we'll be saved. It didn't help. Shit. This is looking bad. This is looking really bad. Ugh, fuck. Are we gonna be dead this turn? I don't have anything I could even say right now because my mind is just so focused on what's gonna happen. Maybe if we get lucky, then grass will save us and we'll be able to survive another turn, because I don't know if I don't think it's got another attack just yet, unless I'm mistaken. It did attack me with a max knuckle. Never mind, it's fucking gonna kill us unless... Wait, maybe. No, it's dead, isn't it? Yeah, the fucking Vanillish died. God damn it! This raid boss is a fucking bitch. Ugh. Every goddamn time. Every time. Groudon, I hate you so much. I don't think this is shiny. I'm trying to check, though. Nah, nothing shiny out of this batch. That was painful. Really painful. Can't join the laters. Get food and then sleep. That sucks, but I mean, I understand. I might do more later. I might not, actually. I don't know how I'm gonna handle, like, when I get back from getting my phone. Alright, you gotta go. I understand, man. Sucks you can't hang around later, or hang around longer than what you can right now, but whatever. Oh well. If you can come back later, then feel free to, but if not, I totally understand. Shit, that was unfortunate. We didn't really get anywhere. If anybody wants to join, I guess I'll... Oops, I hit the wrong button. I'll set it up for more attempts, but I don't know if anybody else can help out right now. God damn. That was unfortunate, though. Really unfortunate. The shiny odds are, like, so much higher than they have been in any other game, feels like. And yet, when it comes to the fact that how hard this is, good God, fighting Groudon in this game is a motherfucker. There's nothing good that comes out of facing this thing. It just ends up killing everything. I'm thinking right now on some stuff. And I've been thinking about possibly replaying a Pokemon game. Maybe if I get back to streaming, like, properly eventually, I might actually do one on stream. I don't know if I have enough interest in it. There's a lot of stuff that I've thought about potentially streaming, though. Somebody made an interesting suggestion for, like, something that could be done for, like, a new remake for Pokemon, and basically do, like, a Let's Go version of... a Let's Go version of Black and White, because that game feels like it'd fit with it, and also original Black and White only had, like, the 155 from the new Unova Pokédex, so only makes sense that if they could do that, and they could just have all those Pokemon set up as overworld spawns, along with maybe some of their newer forms that have been introduced. That'd be pretty fun to see. It'd fit very well thematically. Shit, I don't know if anybody can join, and even if they can, nobody's saying they can. There's not a lot of people here right now. I guess I'll go on my own right now for raiding, unless anybody else can actually join me fighting Groudon. I don't know. I'm just gonna quit this one and go after solo attempts, because I've had no luck whatsoever fighting against, instead with, like, teammates. It always ends up with, like, randoms just ending up frustrating me and picking really dumb choices, whether it be from the Pokemon or dumb move choices or whatever. Ugh, God. I wish I didn't have to deal with that, but people online don't seem to understand how picking a type-effective Pokemon helps you or anything. It's more of a struggle picking to play with randoms. I guess, Mr. Mime, I don't know what to pick right now. To be frank, I don't see this going anywhere. Not with a small group of people or just like AI. I hope I'm wrong, but every time I've fought this thing, it's been frustrating. Let's see, ice, bug, dark. Let's see, looking here. I think ice is the only good type up we got against it that I can see out of all the listings, so guess we're going ice type this turn, and we're going to be taking that. From there, I guess we'll just have to decide based on what we run into. Lovely. Let's see, I'm thinking on what all I can talk about for a little bit on different subjects. Anything you guys been playing that's fun, or any games or DLC you've been looking forward to or already picked up you want to talk about? Thinking like differing things going on right now. I guess this has been the last DLC I can think of that released like recently for anything I've been playing, at least. I don't know if there's any for any other games I'm forgetting about. I know Steve came out in Smash, but I haven't played Smash very much lately, and also on top of that, I haven't had a huge urge to play it as much. I don't know, I just haven't felt like I've wanted to go back into Smash. Yeah, this attempt is going about as great as expected, but to say not good at all. Fucking going like a dumpster fire, getting fucking destroyed by literally the first Pokemon we fight. You know, I'm a little upset about the whole DLC for Smash thing going like at the rate it is, where we're like not getting a lot of DLC. At the same time, I'm not upset because I understand that the virus struck and everything's been kind of turned to shit as a result of the virus, but still, we're supposed to get every fighter by like the end of 2021, and I feel like we probably got a lot of delays from the fact that we had the coronavirus fuck everything up. That's unfortunate how that happened. Great. Of course I'm gonna lose my Mr. Mime just barely to fucking hail right now. That sucks. If they just attacked it, I'm pretty sure it would have died. The AI in this game is so fucking stupid and genuinely makes some really fucking smooth brain decision making. We could have avoided a death there. Whatever. I wonder if the DLC was like changed around a little bit too. Like, I don't know if it was just me. I feel like having like Byleth be the second pick in the like the new Fighters Pass instead of being the last in the original would have made a lot more sense. The picks we've seen for the last DLC fighters recently have been really weird. Min Min's alright. I don't think it's a bad pick. It's a pretty good one. In fact, a decent way to start off the new pass, but ending with Byleth was a strange choice. Also, seeing the first fighter pass end with Steve being added would have been a really neat way to see like an ending to it. I feel like there would have been more hype over it than if it was like the way we got it, where we ended up with fucking Byleth at the end. I'll be the first to say that I hope we don't end up with... I guess I'll take the scientist and we can see if we get a decent spawn out of this. Also, I just realized that me taking this Sand Slash may have been a bad idea. It's going to have a dual fire type weakness, and I'm sure Groudon's going to have fucking field day with that. Oh, we got a Seeking. Okay, that's good. As long as the AI doesn't decide to fucking swap for no reason. Ugh, please God, let me make it to the end. Yeah, I don't want to see any more Fire Emblem characters in Smash. By the way, we talk about this a bit, but I figured it'd be fun to mention anyway. Everyone's wants for Smash fighters. Okay, break it is, I guess. I'm not sure who I want all. I mean, my picks haven't changed too much. Number one's probably Geno, with number two being either Phoenix Wright or Waluigi. I think Waluigi deserves it at this point. Really good character. Mario character that's been around for a long time. Makes sense to include Waluigi in Smash finally. He's had enough weight in my opinion. I think him getting in makes total sense. Still don't think I want to see any Mimi picks like fucking Goku in Smash, though. I think I'd be against that. Let's see. How much does it do if I Dynamax 90? Okay, just trying to check my damage output. Thinking on some stuff I want to talk about right now, too. Sorry if I've said that a lot. Not intending to do that. It just happens. I guess I want to talk about shows a little bit, and I mentioned some yesterday. I mentioned how I've been watching My Hero Academia, and also I've been thinking about picking up on another thing to watch recently. I've been thinking about going and watching like Naruto again. I watched it back in the day when it was on Toonami, and I didn't really find it amazing. I was okay. The show, I thought it was decent, and I've been thinking about rewatching it. I don't know if I would like it or not. Also, I hear there's a lot of fucking filler in it, so yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. Apparently, there's a point where there's like 200 episodes of filler, which that sounds like a nasty point that to skip through. I don't know. Naruto's not bad. From what I've heard from a lot of people and what I've seen, it does feel like it's kind of one of those shows where maybe not got the best of quality. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with what I've got. I was trying to be careful about it, but I don't know honestly what I can do to help our chances of survival here. We're just not doing good no matter what, it seems like. Fire, normal. Ooh, I'm gonna take a chance here, even though it's a bad chance. Take a chance to see if I can potentially kill the fire Pokemon and get the berries at the end. That would be a good idea to heal. I think I've got a rock move, so maybe... Oh, actually, that's a good idea if I could survive. That's the biggest problem. This would be a decent potential Pokemon switch in, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Rock slide. Please let me live. Don't kill me, please. That's all I ask. Sunny day. Oh boy. We could be dead easy then. I guess all I can do is pray that it works. I haven't watched Naruto in a long time. Speaking of which, I need to check out like more shows. I mean, I guess this year I've been watching a lot of stuff. I've been checking out like all sorts of new anime just for the sake of trying to keep myself from getting bored. The fact there's not a lot of games makes it where I feel like there's more reason to. Who's it attacking? Why didn't you Solar Beam on me? Well, whatever, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. But I was surprised that it didn't use fucking Fire move or something. Right, now the question, do I switch or do I keep what I've got? My Pokemon's nearly dead, so I must feel like switching's a better move. Probably switch, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this Groudon, though. Who all here watched Dragon Ball back in the day? I'm curious if anybody here wants to talk about it. I'm gonna pick Eat More. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it. Might as well. Dragon Ball back in the day was a hell of an experience to watch. Fucking watching and seeing how they fucking took their sweet time with everything and made sure they could draw out every episode. It was fun to watch. The action was cool, but goddamn was it a fucking slow experience. I don't know how I handled it as a kid, and a lot of us who watched it sat through it anyway. Excuse me. Ugh. I cough. Ugh. I don't know why my throat feels like this so often. It really shouldn't, but whatever. It feels like they drew every fucking episode of that show out. It took so long to see progress in that show. I liked it, just... Ugh. God. I guess I didn't have any taste as a kid to like watch something that moved at a somewhat human pace that wasn't slow as shit for no reason. I had some good times watching it though. It wasn't like it was too bad. It was an alright show. It was pretty decent. Oh boy. Our win is like solely dependent on whether or not the AI fucks me over. I can totally take care of attacking it pretty well and doing some decent damage on my own, though. God, I remember back in the day, Dragon Ball, some of the arcs were so fucking long. I want to say the Frieza fight must have took like 20 plus episodes or more, and it feels like it took like 50 episodes to see Cell die. Anybody who's grown up and watched Dragon Ball Z Kai or like any of the better versions like the shows now that have like condensed episodes got it made compared to us who had to watch it back in the day, at least anybody who's like watching for the better experience, back in the day, Dragon Ball was just too slow for its own good. Not a pleasant viewing experience. Ooh, yikes. It's not too much damage though, it's actually relatively decent to work with. And we get a little bit of healing to top it off too, so that's not bad. Unfortunately, it gets a little bit of healing as well. Yikes. Ooh. Here's another fun question for you guys. Worst pacing in a show or an anime you guys have seen? I think Dragon Ball takes the cake for me. There's some that have some shows that have really bad pacing, but Dragon Ball feels like it takes fucking ages to get anywhere. Even with Kai, when I watched it, I felt like some of the stuff I saw was like moving really slow. I think Dragon Ball GT, or not GT, Dragon Ball GT wasn't bad in pace from what I remember. I didn't really find the show great. Dragon Ball Super had okay pacing, even though things were a little slow. Remember I watched some of that and it was decent. I'm gonna have to check that out again. I don't know if I'd like it or not. Sucks nobody's able to sit down and watch. Oh, fuck, really? Are you shitting me? All that just for fucking precipice blades to fucking kill everything? We're dead. It lost 2. It fucking killed all of our Pokemon. This is exactly why we're not likely to get anywhere today with this, or even get a shiny today or anytime soon. Keep getting fucked up by this. Oh wait, we got a shiny Porygon. I've already had some in the past, but like, that's actually pretty cool to have a shiny Porygon from this. This isn't shiny, is it? But that is. Yeah, fuck, I'll take it. Use this to get one of the evolved forms or something, maybe. There we go. Cool. I wasn't expecting to get a shiny out of that. I'll save it. Wonder which box I added in. Let me see. At least we got something. I mean, getting a repeat that I've already had in Let's Go is not the most exciting, but whatever. Move you over to my shiny box, why not? Yeah, there we go. These are all the ones I've got so far. This guy, this, that, and then these. Pretty decent collection of shinies from raids, I'd say. Decent set of Pokemon. Right, I guess I'll do online again because I don't know if I'm getting better luck or worse luck with like fighting with bots on my side. It bothers me when I find somebody online that's really dumb and makes decisions that end up screwing over the team though, and I hate the possibility of running into that a lot. It just doesn't feel good to deal with this. Come on, one more person. Somebody wants to connect. That'll be very helpful. What the fuck? Why did the person just quit all of a sudden? What the hell was that all about? Again, it might have been they needed to get off their Switch or something. I don't know. Today hasn't been very good in terms of shiny hunting. We've got like we've got 1 kill I think on Groudon. I was hoping this would be better and it's been worse in terms of actually fighting it. Okay, good. Finally, we got to go up again. I hope things go better this time. I'm gonna check on something on the YouTube stat page. Don't mind me. I wanted to see something really fast. Okay, we're good. Just checking on a small statistic. Why is this person not readying up? Come on. I'm not really too upset about it, but like, don't keep the entire party waiting forever. It's not that hard. There's always somebody. I mean, I do that myself sometimes, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much, but it's never intentional. Let's see here. Ophagrigus. Metang. Okay, I got another option too. Dusclops. He took the Seadra, that's fine. I don't know what's the best option here. I guess I'm going for Dusclops. Just trying to pick something decent to work with. Also, for anyone who's new here joining, you're more than welcome to try and join in if you want and like ask if you can join in on raids. I'll be happy to host some different raids for people. Just let me know. I just need to have like people tell me they want to do raids first. I'll be happy to do it though. Things have not been going over super smoothly with these, so yeah, naturally, having more people would be very helpful. Let's see. Dark, dragon, bug. About up here. Grass and water. I'm just gonna say this one then. Dark type, even though it's not great for our fightings. I mean, they have to go through this with 2 ghost Pokemon. That's a bit of a scare there. Oh, give me a second or two. I'm gonna be just thinking on some stuff I want to bring up. You guys ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day out of curiosity? I feel like I talk about shows a lot, but it's just because, like, easy enough topic to bring up. I remember I haven't watched it in so long, but I heard, like, some episodes from it. I want to rewatch it and see about it. I hear apparently some of the newer Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is pretty good. It's been a long time since I've checked it out. There's been so many series of it. I'm not sure how many it's been. All I know is, like, the most recently, or the one I hear about is apparently called 5D, like the one that's, like, supposedly somewhat recent. I've watched the original, I've seen the second season of it pretty easily. Like, I think I've seen a little bit of, like, other stuff they did through the first series, and from there I missed out on, like, the rest of it, I think. But I saw quite a lot of the first few seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! When it came to the like newer series, I've watched some of GX, but I haven't seen like a whole lot, and I want to go back and like check some of it at some point. I feel like I'd like seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX again. 5D seems like a dumb concept. It's not like it's bad looking, just the way they set it up with the whole playing cards on motorbikes sounds like a really dumb premise. At the same time, it could be kind of unique and kind of cool to watch as a result of that. I don't know. What does gravity do? Does flying type Pokemon or Pokemon with low type do untype moves and flying can't be used? That sounds kind of useless, to be honest. We even have like a good advantage here. I don't think me Dynamaxing is going to help, though, so I'm not going to. Trying to look at what I've got here. To be honest, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always one of those shows I really liked watching as a kid. I always found the concept really cool. Fucking having monsters summoned from the cards, and even though it was just, it's not actually like they're real monsters in the show, they presented it like the monster is actually there, and seeing the little visuals and seeing them attack and fight each other made it feel more exciting. That was something I always liked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently there was a season called, like, Season 0 or something that I've seen through YouTube videos that was, like, based on board games, and the characters were more violent or something. That's something I want to check out at some point, because I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! But never checked that out. I'd like to watch more of it in general. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always one of my favorite shows to see when I was younger. Just a good show, honestly. Really good show. Really fun show, too. It'd be kind of... Actually, I thought I saw something similar to that, but it'd be really cool if somebody could find a way to make the cards where there actually was, like, some way you could use something to, like, make it look like there was, like, an actual hologram of a monster fighting. The way Yu-Gi-Oh's set up with, like, different monsters popping up out of the cards. I know people watching this have played Pokemon games. I was gonna mention some like card games. I mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh! And also bring up like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Anybody played like any of those? I'm curious to hear like if anybody's played any of those games, because they're alright. I don't really know if I love them a lot because they're just card games, I think, and
card games usually don't end up being a lot of fun as video games from what I've played. Except the Pokemon trading card game, I think. I remember playing that, and the Pokemon trading card game was actually pretty fun, so I did like that one. That one was a good time from what I remember. It's been a long while. I think I streamed it on my channel. You guys could probably go check that if you have interest in it. That was something to play through. Getting some incredible luck near the end of that playthrough. Shame they only made like one sequel to it as far as I can tell, and it was that Japan only one with like just more Gen 1 Pokemon. You'd think with a concept like that they'd want to make another one, make it so it's got more of the modern Pokemon in it. It's not like it'd be super hard to make, and it wouldn't be probably that much effort. Probably around the same amount you'd need at most for like Pokemon Snap. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know about Pokemon Snap either, because it's only just now we're getting a new Pokemon Snap game, so what do I know about games? I'm not the best at this kind of stuff, and I don't know my shit completely about how the stuff functions. I don't think I've had anybody die yet, thank fucking God. One day I might do a stream of like nothing but playing through old Pokemon spin-offs. That seems like that'd be a fun time. I hope I can go back to streaming sometime soon. I miss doing this, even though I don't want to be rambly and have my streams be boring. That's one thing I need to work on, is I'm not the best at always keeping topics going. I feel like right now I'm making a decent effort in getting things to work out relatively well, but I do worry about if I'm able to get my commentary as well as I like sometimes. I want my commentary to come naturally to me. I don't know why I mentioned that, just something that came to mind, I guess. There's a few things that came up in like news earlier. I mentioned one that I forgot about and I talked about a little bit. I'll bring that up again in a minute, but there is some stuff I wanted to talk about. Apparently Sam and Max, or not Sam and Max, excuse me, that's one thing. I can mention this since I bothered to talk about it. Sam & Max apparently is getting re-released, like a remaster on Switch soon. I don't know if it's only on Switch, but it's Sam & Max Saves the World, and apparently that's the entire first season. I have it on my Steam and I never played it, and I might pick it up on Switch and play through it all. I don't know. I have to think about whether or not I want to. I miss old Telltale stuff a lot, so the idea of playing through some of Telltale's older games is kind of a not bad idea in my opinion. Going through and playing through all those games I really liked, maybe stream them, have some fun stuff, even though they mostly did point and click. Not as big on their more stuff they did, like the newer cinematic stuff they did, like based on shows. I'm thinking maybe go for the bug. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. I don't know what the best option is. I was just thinking that bug for fighting against that grass might work out well. Really, it doesn't matter too much though, as long as we win. The humor in those games is really good. I always liked Sam & Max. I've never played the original one from back in the day. The one that came out with like actual hand-drawn graphics on like, I think it's like on DOS systems or just early Windows systems. I think it's called Sam & Max Hit the Road. I'm gonna have to play that sometime. Seems like an alright game. I played a bit of Telltale's like third season of it, and I know about the first two being really good. I want to play more of it eventually. Telltale made some great point-and-click games, or just great games in general. I remember Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. That was a stupid and fun game to play. Relatively fun little experience that I enjoyed quite a bit. That was back on like the Wii or something. Crazy to think I still remember it pretty well. It's like 5 or 6 episodes, and all of it was pretty enjoyable from what I remember. Oh, I had the wrong move. No wonder I did like no damage. Maybe I'll stream it one day. I think I did like a thing of it on my old YouTube where I played through every episode. It was fun. Anybody here watch Homestar Runner? Homestar Runner was a fun show. I guess show's the right word. Fun web series or show to watch. I liked Homestar Runner. It was always a good time to sit around and see what all they came up with it. I enjoyed playing like the different video clips, and I liked playing through the strong bad games as a result. The humor was stupid. It was enjoyable though. Seeing those characters in like an adventure game by Telltale feel really right, honestly. Oh fuck, that's bad. If we don't do something, it's gonna kill us. Oh, I'm sorry, my allergies are bad. They've always been pretty nasty, unfortunately. Ugh. Fuck. Wait, did I have a chance to Dynamax and I didn't realize earlier? I'm not actually sure. Whatever, as long as we don't lose, I guess, it's all that matters. We need to kill this fucking Machoke, though. Where was I? I got distracted as a result. God, that reminds me about, like, YouTube and web series back in the day. There were a whole bunch of them. A lot of them, some I never checked out. A lot of channels that did some pretty decent stuff, too. I remember Dorkly Bits. I don't know if they still do, like, videos, but their videos were fun to watch and dumb. They might still be active. Like, little Mario or Nintendo parodies, like, videos of different games, and their videos were somewhat fun to watch. I enjoyed those quite a bit. Might rewatch some of that shit soon. You guys watch those kind of videos very often? Just curious, anybody's watched any of that kind of stuff. Dorkly Bits was decent. What else was another big one that I can remember? It's not another series like that, but I remember that Death Battle series or whatever it's called, where they would go and make these little animated death things. It was like Screw Attack, and they had like different video game characters paired up. I don't know if they did any more than video game characters for it. Just like take two characters, see who would win. Those were fun to watch. A little violent, a little gory for my taste, but they were also really fun. I feel like they didn't go overboard every single time either. I remember there being one with like Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. That one was fucking crazy to watch and really good. Also went a little overkill at the end, but it was really, really neat to check out that episode. That was a fun one. I think there was one on Mario and Link as well. Remember Eggman and Dr. Wily? All these crazy, stupid things they did with like different characters getting like pit against each other. I enjoyed seeing that stuff. That was fun. That was something that I found to be good time waster back in the day. I can talk about animated stuff quite a bit. There's a lot of good animated series that I've seen back then. Fun shows that were around back in the day. Things that were usually pretty interesting to check out. How are we doing on Pokemon? Are we in danger of losing anybody? I can't tell. Oh, fuck, my throat. Ugh, it's acting all weird right now. Let's see, what's our thing say? Find out in a second. Still at none dead yet. I'll try for it. Feels like it might be a good idea to switch. Potentially get a better Pokemon. Let's see here, I'm just thinking. And I wonder, I'm going to do something really fast that might potentially slow down the stream. I hope it doesn't. Fracture. That seems like an okay Pokemon. I don't know if it's any good, just taking whatever for the sake of using in the fight. I think water's going to be helpful for the berries. But yeah. I want to check if there's like any stuff left on like Newgrounds and whatnot. Like, I talked about that before.
Sucks that Flash animation, Flash stuff is going away. Flash has been a good source of like fun stuff to watch or play back in the day. I didn't use Newgrounds a whole lot, but I remember I used it a fair amount, and like checking out the games on it was always fun, or seeing what kind of different animations were up there. Let's see really quickly. Seems like it's still active. I'm just gonna load on one of these movies and see if it actually does. I think my thing's muted, so I don't have to listen to it and have it show up on the stream. Let's see. Cramorant. We don't have any great moves for this, do we? I'll just use Outrage. Okay, yeah, it seems like it still works. Wonder if they're phasing out it like Flash. I don't think so, but I don't know how that's working. Be interesting to see what happens when that's happened, or if it's already happened. Actually, let's see what Google says. Like when the date Flash is going away is. Going away, I guess that'd be the right wording, shutting down, whatever. Let's see. December 31st, 2020. So that's when it's ending. So it's going to be like right before the new year starts. Interesting. I wonder why they're going away with it in the first place. Is it based on not enough people using it, or what? Maybe it's outdated? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that still uses Flash. I don't know if we're getting a benefit from having Flash not here or not. Like, honestly, it's kind of hard to say. I feel like using Pillow Swine for the Dynamax would be the best. I'm not going to Dynamax here. I mean, I can't anyway. I'm stuck in Outrage, I think. I played a lot of fun games back in the day on Newgrounds. I'll miss that, though. They end up getting rid of it completely. Flash brought some good stuff with it. You don't see animations as often as you do, often you did in the past nowadays. I feel like they're a lot less common, at least Flash ones and Flash games, too. I wonder what the most famous Flash game is, actually. I think Castle Crasher started as a Flash game. So many hours of games that I played when I was younger on that. Didn't have a real fixation to it, but I did like playing them. It was a fun way to waste time. Oh boy. Okay, let's fucking continue to catch this, and I'm thinking for a second too. I brought up a subject I was meaning to talk about. Oh yeah, talking about stuff that was coming out on Switch, and I got distracted by something. I mentioned Serious. I mentioned Sam Accents. I mentioned Serious Sam, and I got distracted about that. Apparently, there's a collection with Serious Sam coming out on Switch. I might consider picking that up, but I think I have like. Well, I might not have that much or not. I was gonna say I don't know if I have all the games or not, but I know I have the first two, or not the first two. I have the third game, and I might have the first and second on my Steam. I'm not certain. They're not putting Serious Sam 4 on Switch yet, it seems like, and I'd be down for that. I want to pick up Serious Sam 4 and check that out, and I've never played the first encounter and the second encounter, so I have some interest in it, so yeah, I'd like to consider picking it up, maybe. It depends. I don't know if I'd get it or not. Serious Sam's a really fun game series. All I'd be concerned about is, like, the performance. And the game has a lot of enemies that show up and fucking cause mayhem, so I could see there being frame rate issues, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be optimized well. Either way, if I play it, I'd be happy to see it some more and see more Serious Sam. This game is goofy with the fucking enemies and the different sound effects. Serious Sam is hard to take seriously. Weird. That's a weird sentence to say. Fucking headless kamikazes. Oh, what the fuck their sound was. Good shit. I remember Serious Sam 3 well. Finally beat that like a year or two ago. Good game. Really good game. It's a really fun game.
Right, the question is how do we handle this fight? I don't know who's got Dynamax, and I don't know if that's the fucking, like that, what's the right word I'm thinking for? Grimmsnarl, I think his name is. I don't remember. I don't know, I'm having trouble remembering. Yeah, if he's got Dynamax, that's not really helpful for us. I don't want the fucking moron who's got just an immediate Dynamax to waste it. There's a lot of people who do this. I mean, it might not be a bad choice, but better to use one that helps the whole team than just fucking slam on using it just because you have the option to. Okay, I don't know who had it. Yeah, Grimmsnarl is what that was. I wasn't certain if that was his name or not. The problem with playing with randoms online, people fucking Dynamaxing without any care at all whatsoever on what they're doing. Hey Ember, welcome back to stream. You haven't missed out on a lot. Unfortunately, been very, very unsuccessful with, like, I think I had one attempt maybe that I got to do before this, and maybe two. I don't remember. We haven't had any successes with Groudon. No, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. It's been talking about stuff that comes to mind right now. It's a lot that's been stuff that I've been slowly thinking of. Come to think of it, there's been a few releases that came out on the Switch recently. I'm trying to think on everything. Obviously, Pikmin 3 Deluxe came out just recently in October, and what's today's date? The 12th? I think that Sakuna game came out like a few days ago. I remember that basically from like back when they were doing that presentation on like the very first third-party direct thing they were doing, and they showed that off. It looks kind of neat. I'm thinking about picking that up. I don't know if it's worth it or not, though. And I think next month there's that Atelier Ryza thing. Might get that. Or do I plan to stream the rest of the week? To be honest, right now, I'm not entirely certain. I want to do more and keep going until I get the shiny, but I don't know if I have the patience or the stamina to like do it or not. Like I want to continue and get my hands on this shiny Groudon and try to do it for the whole week. But if we end up at this rate where I can barely fucking kill this thing and end up having trouble the whole time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continually keep doing this. I feel like if I keep going and don't get any results, I might end up getting to the point where I stop for a little bit and take a break from the shiny hunts and come back. I don't know. I don't really want to handle it this way, but this particular raid boss is a fucking real ridiculous pain in the ass, and part of my goal was to go for doing like shiny hunts, and I was doing these little things where I would do a check-in, was to do shiny hunts until I got the shiny, because I figured it wouldn't take too long if I was persistent with this stuff, especially with the 1 out of 100 shiny rate, but considering how this is going, it's not really working with Groudon. That's just because of how hard it is. Ugh. Hope it'll go better, and I hope I'll be able to fucking take away a shiny one relatively soon, though. On the upside of this, which isn't saying much, I think we don't have any deaths yet, so if we lose somebody, I think we're still at an advantage as long as it doesn't kill everything, and I think, yeah, Cramorant was going to survive probably either way, and that dive was fucking perfect. Finally, killed it, goddamn. Okay, let me go and mark this as number 4. I'll catch it while I'm doing that. Yeah, the thing is, I don't mind these, and I'm cool with doing the raids and doing this over and over again, even though it's slow and not a lot of fun. I can handle, like, sitting here and doing this, but when it comes to Groudon in particular, Groudon is the absolute worst, because I can only pray that my teammates or the AI don't fuck me over when I'm playing through the different Dynamax adventures. It's literally at the mercy of the other people who are working with me, and also at the mercy of the shiny odds, which of course we don't get a shiny Groudon now either.
Like, this is literally just me not having any good shiny luck.
Ugh. I don't know.
I genuinely want that Groudon shiny, but I also am fucking feeling like I'm torn apart from the fact that I can't fucking get it killed reliably to get the shiny. Personally, I'm not looking to just get legendaries. I don't mind doing it like that, but at the same time, I also want to shiny hunt quite a few of these, and I'm trying to get mostly shiny, so naturally I'm doing this over and over again. It's not going to be as bad if I do other shiny targets, I think. I mean, some of them, like Zygarde, could be bad, but
Groudon in particular is terrible. Fucking sitting here
dying on repeat to this bastard feels really frustrating, just really, really annoying. It's not like you can't lose to any of the other Pokemon you fight, but I mean, when it comes to Groudon, I feel like Groudon is just
extremely aggressive and really hard to fight through, so natural that everybody who's fighting this thing is having the same problem that Groudon is fucking awful unless you have a raid group. Yeah, I did Azelf on my own. It wasn't that bad. Azelf actually was... It was not easy to go through because it took a long time, but at least with Azelf I could handle it because of the fact that I could actually take down Azelf reliably. That was actually manageable as a result. There's water on that side. There's water on that side. I see ice over there, and I see water grass here. I'm thinking I'll go for dark then, so I can try to fight through there, and I want to go for the Whelmer, possibly. I like the idea of having a shiny Whelmer if we end up running into one. I'm going to do more of these guys off-stream, but I have some targets I want to shiny hunt off, and like on-stream too. Like, Groudon's the first of many, and hopefully we'll get it soon. At least I hope. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen during this exact stream. I can say that much. I think we're very likely going to end this one, and even if I come back today, I'm not expecting it to find, or seeing enough to find it today. I'm expecting we'll end up getting it later. Be back in a minute. Alright.
That's something that scares me a little bit. I don't want this to go into a high number of encounters for me fighting Groudon over and over again. I hope we get it by number 20. I've already fought it some on my own, and it hasn't gone over me getting anywhere. Hopefully by that number we'll at least have some progress. I don't know. All I can do is pray. If we have to go through 100 encounters for Groudon, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, I think. Also, of course, it fucking kills my ghost Pokemon. Of course I lose a Pokemon before we get to the Groudon. This is going to go really bad at this rate. Fuck. I really just want to get it. God damn. Hold on a second. I'm looking at the time right now. Seems we're at 4:12. Okay, I've got enough time to finish this raid and possibly do another. I might do one more after this. I don't know. It sucks that I can go through 2 to 3 hours of raiding Groudon, and then I'll potentially only have like one fucking kill on it to show for it. No actually good results. That's really, really frustrating. Ugh, whatever. Here's a fun thing to ask. I don't know if I can answer this or not. I haven't been playing Animal Crossing in a while. I kind of stopped playing and haven't had enough renewed interest to pick it back up. Anybody else played it though? Anybody had like any interest or any good stories they can share about Animal Crossing? Apparently there was a Halloween update not too long ago, and I heard about that. I thought about playing during that, but I've yet to have like enough interest to go back into it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I like Animal Crossing, but I feel like I fell off of Animal Crossing really hard
or the New Horizons like really quickly. I still liked what I played, but I went through a lot of the stuff in the game really quickly, it feels like, and it feels like after that there wasn't any reason to go back to it. I might just be talking out my ass, and people might feel different than I do, and maybe it really isn't that bad, but whenever I played it, I didn't feel like I really got like a lot out of it. It was good for what I played. What I played was great, and then when I got to the terraforming and stuff, I felt like I lost reason to keep going. I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. It was a pretty decent experience, and it's good for a while. I always had this problem of falling out with Animal Crossing, though. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm thinking. New Leaf I didn't play very much at all, so that one didn't go very well for me. I'm gonna say water type, because why the fuck not go for water type, and then grass or water at the end obviously makes sense. Yeah, okay, good. The team here is not making dumb decisions. I've seen people online actually admit that they literally pick their fucking path and they see a rare Pokemon they want to go after, which normally I can understand to an extent, but when you're hunting for a target like a fucking Groudon, it's like, I don't think it's a good idea to pick based off of a rare Pokemon you're interested when the whole group's trying to kill the legendary. That's selfish and gets everybody killed. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks like that. Right, this is not a good pick for this. I'm pretty sure this is like a, bug, egg, and poison type or something. Neither of those really bode well for the very end when we have to fight Groudon. I guess I'll do Mega Horn. Give me a second or two. I'm switching the way I'm sitting at right now. I'm trying to make myself more comfortable because I've been sitting down here like this a little bit and my shoulders and my back are a little bit stiff. Thinking on multiplayer stuff for a little bit, and I mentioned Fall Guys, and any good multiplayer updates of like games that have been out, like coming up recently. I want to say that like Fall Guys I haven't played in some time, and I know the new update came out yesterday with like them doing new updates on courses where they excuse me, added like some updates and changed out how they did like their setup for some of the courses they had throughout the season. That's something I remember. They did that so that you could have a little bit of variation in what was going on. That seems like a good idea. I like that, and I haven't had the urge to go back to Fall Guys, but if they keep doing stuff like this, I might decide to go back. I've kept up with it a little bit, but it's not been something I've had a passing interest in. It's weird, a lot of the games I've played, I've had like a dropout on most of the stuff that's multiplayer. Some of it, like Ninjala, just hasn't been interesting at all. Fall Guys is alright. I remember Fall Guys well enough that I still like it, even if I haven't played it in forever, so I might actually jump back in. Biggest thing I was concerned about is I was getting sick of playing the same levels and not being a lot of variety. Have they managed to add like custom like servers and like options for like maps that's made by community players yet? Like I guess community made maps like for or like make your own stuff you can host on your own. That was like an update I remember hearing about that they wanted to work on, and servers in particular make a lot of sense for that game. I feel like that should be something they should prioritize, the option to do your own custom servers. I would be down for that. I hope they do. I don't know. Fall Guys needs a little more. It's still a good game. I just haven't had the urge to play it in some time. Feels like it kind of died off really quickly. Like the whole fucking That whole thing with it not having a lot of variety and people getting sick of playing it because it's too popular. I feel like Among Us really killed off that game's popularity. I mean, they're different in terms of their audiences, but they're competing for multiplayer games. Weird how a game that was like out of nowhere, like really and came really big out of like just all of a sudden. Sorry if my wording was a little odd there. Like Among Us got big just without much warning. But I thought that this thing was supposed to be fairy type. Not like it matters that much, but like you'd think this thing would be fairy type. It has a lot of fairy moves on it, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering, but I thought I saw fairy on like a typing listing before, but none of the moves work like that on this. So why was I saying that? I don't remember what I was getting at. Whatever. It's crazy to think like every Pokemon in these, every one of these Dynamax adventures is set at 1 out of 100 odds. Like everything you bump into has that chance of being shiny. That's really, really cool. I haven't gotten like a lot of brand new shinies out of like the ones I've bumped into while I've been doing these raids, but it's always nice to have one out of it. I don't feel like the 1 out of 25 statistic for catching all 4 is accurate, though. I don't think that's how the statistic works. Whatever, though. I'm just gonna do another steel roller attempt. I don't feel like I'm gonna get much out of it otherwise. I don't know if I don't know, does steel roller turn into like a steel spike when you Dynamax? I could have done that and seen if it would give me a chance to use that, but whatever. Also, being stuck with a paralyzed Pokemon is going to be really hard to work with. I need to get rid of the Scolipede thing. Oh, fuck. Excuse me, I need to move just a little more. Oh, I got paralyzed again. Lovely. I'm just gonna use Steel Roller again. Also, thank you for the likes. I think I saw somebody like the video a second ago. I appreciate that. Not always easy to get a video with a decent rating when some people just come in, they'll think a stream's boring and immediately dislike it. That feels like bad etiquette. It's like only dislike a video if it's actually bad. But I'm not going to get into that argument. I don't want to start talking about that kind of stuff on in the stream for a long period of time. Oh, man. Ugh. I'm thinking. Oh, actually, there was something I want to bring up, but I might wait a minute before I decide to talk about it. It was regarding Twitch, actually, but I don't know if I want to bring it up now or not as a thing. There's a lot that's coming out like it's already slated for release next year. Hold on a second. I don't know what. I actually need to have water near me. That coughing problem is annoying. All based on like drainage issues, but like still. Ugh. Also, welcome back, Ember. I'm glad you're back. I think I'm about done at the stream for right now. I'm not really certain. It is getting kind of close to 4:30, but I'm not certain. I not only want to fight Groudon right now in a second like we're going to do, but I also might do an extra raid before we take a stop, because I'm sure my phone will be there that I can still go pick it up even if I'm a little bit late, so I might do one more raid after this. Also, I just had something on the tip of my tongue and I was going to bring up and I completely forgot about. Oh, right, I was talking about games releasing next year. Anything you guys are looking forward to next year that looks good? You guys are looking at picking up? There's a few things that I've got my eye on, like interesting stuff. Like I feel like some of the PlayStation 5 stuff looks pretty neat. I'm not sure if there's anything in particular I'm hugely interested in. I mean, the whole Little Big Planet thing where they're changing things up with that looks kind of neat. I feel like that could be interesting with the Sackboy game.
There was another one that I remembered from the presentation that I can't place my finger on, like, what it was, though. I think Spider-Man was one of the launch games, wasn't it? Spider-Man, Demon Souls, and something else. What all launched with it? I think the launch is today. That's only two I can think of that I can remember. But there's also that, I don't think it's a launch game, there's that Deathloop thing. I'm looking towards that to an extent. Like, I'm interested in how that's going to turn up. I might pick it up on Steam or something. Like, I do like the look of Deathloop, even though it's been kind of weird. Like, the trailers make it a little hard to tell, like, how the quality is. Some of the trailers are kind of boring, and some of them are really interesting. Oh god, we're in trouble. That guy shouldn't have stole that Pokemon. We did not need to have a fucking Magmar taken from Lux, like the Luxray. That would have been better to have it swapped there and have less weakness. I don't know how we're gonna win this. Okay, I guess I'm gonna use Aqua Tail. What are you doing, fucking Dynamaxing Magmar? Oh my god. This dude's gonna get us killed. Spider-Man, Sackboy, and Demon Soul. I wasn't sure if the Sackboy game was going to be today or not, or like whenever the launch was. I guess it was. That answers that. Huh, maybe I'll check that out if I pick it up. There's some interesting stuff on it. I hear a lot of people like bring up like that Bug Snacks game. Gee, it's almost like we had two Pokemon with weaknesses, and I'm not even sure why the third Pokemon died, but like, that was a fucking entirely huge waste of a Dynamax. Oh wait, he didn't die, even though I'm pretty sure it's really close. Fucking, we're dead unless we get a healing cheer. This dude just fucking completely dicked over our team. I don't expect us to win now. Ugh, whatever. There's a lot of games that are on my radar for next year, though. A lot of cool stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It's like... that's it. Balan Wonderland. That game looks really good. I want to pick that up next year. That game looks like it's going to be really fucking fun. That's one of the most interesting releases that's coming out next year. Of course, we fucking lose because of Magmar. That could not have gone shittier, like, if I even tried. That wasn't even my fault, though. I feel like I picked the decent pick, and then somebody had to fucking ruin it by going with and taking the fucking pick they didn't need, and of course they Dynamaxed Magmar like a fucking moron. Great. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to do one more before I stop. I want to try again and see if I can potentially manage it or not, and see if I can get at least one more kill. This is just going fucking miserably, though. Balan Wonderland looks cool. I don't know what to make of it. Apparently it's similar to like those Knights games back in the day that Sega made. I've never actually played Knights. I don't know like a lot about it, so I don't know like the details, but it looks like it's right up my alley. I like platformers and 3D platformers, and I feel like I'm going to probably enjoy something like that. I think I'm going to pick that up when it releases. That seems like it'll be really fun time. Weird to see that it's being like headed by like somebody who's from Square Enix. You wouldn't expect Square Enix to be working on a platforming game like that. It just doesn't seem like their style of game, but I guess they've kind of had some changes to the way they operate over the years, since their RPGs aren't always the same as they used to be. Let's see, Girder, Luxray, Berserker. I'm guessing Girder might be good. Alright, that'll work for right now, I guess. There were quite a few games, I remember from like the Xbox and also the PlayStation, like, conferences that were like really, really fun-looking releases that I'm interested in. Let me see. If Knights doesn't in the new Final Fantasy 16 trailer. I remember the one from like back at the, I think it was at the Xbox reveal or whatever, like they did not reveals the right word, but like when they were doing the stuff for the Xbox presentation, I think I remember like the trailer from there. I've seen that one, but there's a new one since then. I haven't seen anything new yet. I've never played the series, so I need to get into it at some point. I've been thinking of doing like one of the old classic RPG ones from like the NES days on stream at some point if I go back to streaming regularly. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. I might do that if things get sorted out sooner or later. That'd be nice. Ooh, I could do Focus Punch if I could just fucking afford to attack it, but I don't think I'm gonna get that pleasure, so I'm just gonna go for Brick Break. Oh, that's right, it was the PlayStation, not the Xbox. So I was thinking this is the Xbox one because that came after, and I couldn't remember where it was the PlayStation revealed stuff. Yeah, never mind. I got that mixed up. I think the only thing I remember that was, like, extremely interesting from that, there was some good stuff, but, like, the only thing I remember extremely well was, like, the Fable reveal at the end. I haven't thought about it. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not. I might, since it's like Final Fantasy VII, like maybe it's the original. Apparently the remake is fairly different from the actual original game, so I might decide to get it at some point. At the very least, I think I'm going to end up putting some more stuff on my NES Classic to work with, because I don't recall if there's the original Final Fantasy on there, but I think there is, and I know there's some other stuff, like the Japanese one got Final Fantasy 3. I might load some of those games up on there and play some of the classic ones at some point. I hear Final Fantasy 2 is a really shitty game, though, so I might avoid that game. From what I've heard from, like, the old classic NES type games, apparently the 6th game and also the 4th game are like the best games in quality, whereas the 2nd game isn't that good. I think I've heard a few things that are less than great about 3 as well. Yeah, I know about the different combat. I was talking more about, I've heard like the story is very different and they diverted everyone's expectations and changed things tremendously from what the original story was. Like I know it's a spoiler, but I know about Aerith dying in the original, and apparently they changed that aspect of the story and went a little crazy with like a new plot line for the remake, so I'm not sure about that one. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still interested in checking it out, though. I wonder when they're going to do a part 2 of that, because it seems like it could be quite some time. You'd think they'd prioritize showing off the second part over Final Fantasy 16, actually. I guess we'll find out what's going on with that soon, though. I'm sure it won't be that long before they give us more info on it. I'm sure it'll be on PlayStation 5, so why the fuck not? I could totally see them putting, like, Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 as, like, a remake, or not, seeing the remake, like, the second part on both the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4, actually. It seems like the kind of game that would get a dual release like that. Maybe not for the third part and onwards, but I mean, why wouldn't you release a remake on the new console? And since they started on PlayStation 4, it makes sense to continue the second part of it on there. Let me see. So no story is 5 hours, but if I say remake is 30. Yeah, I noticed that they expanded the story to be, like, significantly longer. If I can switch. I mean, the other guy might need it more with the frozen Pokemon, but it'll thaw out. I need to get something for Groudon. There we go, that'll work. Yeah, it seems like they really stretched it quite a bit. I'm really curious how it'll be, because I'm probably going to play it at some point. I'm probably going to pick up a PlayStation 5, so I feel like I'm more than likely going to check out what they've done with it. What are you doing? Why are you going for the normal Pokemon? We don't need that. Oh, I hate dealing with randoms online because of crap like this. There's no way to communicate with these people, and on top of that, there's no telling why we're going this direction. I don't even know if this thing has like a secondary typing or not. I think it might, but I'm not certain. And the worst part is this could have been like just two people with like the other two deciding on going for the other choice here, and I feel like going for the water Pokemon makes more sense since it's a guarantee of a better typing. I don't know. I might be looking at this wrong. I fucking hate dealing with this online. Nobody ever wants to make the smart decisions when it comes to going through the max raid. It's like, why? What are you helping by forcing us down the wrong path? I don't feel like a lot of people who are doing this have like actually fought Groudon and realize how serious of a situation we're getting into by fucking derailing our pathway. Oh well, whatever. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get up for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna take like a quick, tiny break for like a minute or two. I'm gonna still be pushing the buttons, but I want to take a moment to get a slight bit to snack on and some water. I know it's weird to take a break when I'm nearly done with the stream, but I feel like I need a little bit of time just to like rejuvenate my energy a little bit. Let's see. In terms of attack power, I'm thinking maybe do. Let's see, what's Ice Beams? 90? Less? Okay, since half or less. Okay, it's not there yet, so as we get it near dead, it'll work better. Okay, I'm gonna be right back now, like I said, really quickly. I don't know why, I'm not doing bad, but like, when I get through a lot of streaming, I feel like my stamina gets a little worse, and it's harder for me to try and last, so I end up needing to get something to keep me from running too low on energy. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Hold on one moment. I just needed some more time to get my energy back. I was feeling a little bit drained. Like I said earlier, I didn't get the most sleep last night, so needed to get some stuff to get myself feeling a little better. Let me move this over. I want to recenter that. I was trying to make sure that this looks good. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, I grabbed a bit of candy to give me a tiny energy boost and some water because I've been needing something to hydrate me. Needed that drink really bad. By the way, I've been like thinking about like what I said earlier, just because I was like considering about how I wanted to handle when I get back from my grabbing my phone from getting repaired for the whole battery replacement thing. I'm going to continue streaming, I think, but I think I'm going to do this in a bit of a different way. Probably did sort of like I did yesterday, where I think I want to go for streaming, and then like when I get back from repairing, I can like, or yeah, when I get my phone getting repaired, I can take a little bit of a break for like, I don't know, say at least an hour or two, so I can have some time to myself, maybe a little bit longer, just to have some time to eat supper, and then after that I can stream the game regularly again, so we can get back on and play for like an hour or two more raiding time. That's all. Trying to like figure that out while I was AFK, and that's what I figured would be the best bet. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I think we're good now. Let's see, where was I in terms of stuff to talk about? I mean, may not be a lot more talking period since the stream's about to end, but just like thinking. I had some more games I wanted to bring up. I might save that subject for when we get back, though. Let's see. I think if there's anything else I want to bring up that's easy news that's going around right now. Nothing really comes to mind right off the bat, except like the Black Friday sale that's coming up from Nintendo. I don't know if we've talked about that a whole lot already or not. Are you guys getting anything from the sale? I'm curious. There's a lot of stuff that's on sale right now. I don't know what all of it was. I remember specifically that I saw New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the list. And, excuse me. Ugh. Fire Emblem is going to be on sale, I'm pretty sure. I want to say Splatoon 2, I think, and I don't remember, but I think there was Luigi's Mansion 3 on there. Like, I'm also looking into getting my hands on, like, what was it? Oh yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for shiny hunting, because I want to grab more shinies out of that, and I want to get my shiny living dex in that game, so it's like, yeah, I want to use that version to make sure I get all of my stuff. I'm totally going to pick up one of those. I wish I could get Fire Emblem and Pokemon, but I don't have the money for it right now. No, yep. A Master Bundle? That sounds interesting. I haven't heard about that. Let me see, hold on a second. Crafted World? Oh yeah, I didn't actually remember Crafted World being on sale. I remember some time ago, though, I was like looking at a Best Buy thing, and there was like a listing error they had, or maybe it wasn't Best Buy, but somebody listed it for like $1 by accident, and a whole bunch of people like ended up jumping to the deal and getting it really quickly before they could correct it, and like a whole bunch of people got these codes for the game, literally just $1. I must feel a little bit of jealousy from that. That was amazing to just watch that happening. I got the game at full price, and I don't mind. In fact, I kind of like the game, but I mean, getting it for $1 would have been significantly better than getting it at full price. It's a fun game still. It's just not one of my favorites. I mean, it's a good Yoshi game even, and I feel like a lot of people shit on it really quickly and treat the game really poorly, but I don't feel like it's as bad as people make it out to be. Yoshi's Crafted World, it's that weird 2.5D kind of like platforming Yoshi game on the Switch. Pretty good. I like that game quite a bit. I think I like Yoshi's Woolly World better. Yoshi's Woolly World just felt like a more solid platformer, but Crafted World is really good. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't re-released Woolly World on the Switch in any capacity. Woolly World's really good. And it was on the Wii U, and Wii U didn't have, like, the best sales data. It would have made sense to port the Yoshi game that everybody loved over to Switch and give it a chance to get some more sales on the Switch instead. I don't know, maybe they'll port it over eventually. They did Hyrule Warriors, and not everybody was expecting the original to come over to Switch, so I could see them potentially putting it on here. Oh yeah, the port of that looks pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going to be buying it or not. I mean, the game's kind of short. It's a pretty good game, but I don't know if I want to get the 3D World port or not. One thing that I'm kind of interested in looking at is what the hell Bowser's Fury actually is. Apparently it's named Fury World in the Japanese version. Like, I'm really curious if this is going to be like a big new game mode with a lot in it, or if it's going to be really short and not a lot. And I feel like even if it has like 2 hours worth of gameplay, then it might still be worth considering picking up. So I might get it potentially. It's not like it's going to be an amazing value for somebody who already has it on the Wii U, but the online multiplayer thing they're adding to it is actually really good. I wish they did that with more, or like older games, or more games they were releasing that had like just single player and like local multiplayer. Excuse me, that's what I was meaning to say. Like, I didn't like how New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe only had the option to play either local or played alone, that kind of stuff, where there was no online support. Same with Kirby Star Allies. They've done this with a lot of their games, and I hate how they refuse to add online to them. I would be way more into playing more multiplayer platformers or more multiplayer Nintendo stuff in general if they did. Excuse me. Ugh. Reminds me of how they did fucking online on Super Mario Party, except they fucking did like 5 mini games in a rotation for the online and not actual online. So it's like a complete rip-off, and it's like not actually worth it. Also, there's like not that many board games in the game. It feels like it's kind of half-assing an attempt at returning to form for Mario Party. Not a terrible game, but not a great game either. It could have been a lot better. I wish they would go in with the brand new, completely online Mario Party for once. Just fucking give us what we're asking for one time. Okay, there we go. 5 encounters, because I finally was able to get it killed for the 5th time. I bet you this one's not going to be shiny either. I have killed it some off-stream too. Like, I think I've done like at least 5 or 10 Groudons off-stream, but I'm not going to put a number that I'm not even certain of up on stream. Well, here's the moment of truth. I bet there's nothing. I would be so happy to be done, though. Nothing. We're going to be at this shiny hunt for a long time, aren't we? I fucking hate hunting it because it's so hard to kill. Ugh, whatever. Okay. I'm going to have to stop the stream here, though, unfortunately. I have to go get my phone back from being repaired, so can't just leave it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope it was fun for you guys to hang out and chat. I enjoyed playing for myself. It was pretty fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys again later today. I'll make certain to come back online and stream at least for another hour, maybe 2. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night. Bye, everybody.